You've been told self-control is a character trait, like some people have it and you don't. That advice is convenient, but it's wrong. Dopamine doesn't beat you because it's stronger. It beats you because it's organized. Here's the part nobody tells you until it's too late. Your urges aren't random. They're following a script. By the end, you'll have a daily blueprint that pre-wires cues, routines, and rewards, so impulses stop making decisions for you. Most people aren't lazy, they're overloaded. Your day is full of the Slack chime and that red Instagram badge that never stays at zero. You try to do deep work, but your attention leaks through 100 little exits. Monk mode is a short, focused season where you remove noise so your mindset can breathe again. And the turning point in this video is not push harder. It's the one system change that makes urges show up on your schedule instead of theirs. Picture a normal evening. You finally get a quiet window to work, study, or build something that matters. But your brain feels loud, so you go looking for relief before you even start. A quick video, a scroll to clear your head. You're not chasing fun, you're chasing the feeling of not having to think. Then it's 11:48 p.m. The window is gone, and you're left with that flat mix of guilt and panic. You swear you'll be different tomorrow, but tomorrow runs the same way. Because you didn't lose to a craving. You lost to a pattern. Self-control is not a mood. It's a route your brain takes when it wants relief. Every time you obey the relief route, you teach your nervous system a rule. Discomfort equals escape. Work feels hard, so you check. Studying feels boring, so you snack. A small delay shows up, so you open 5 tabs and call it research. You feel busy, and that's what makes it dangerous. Here's the thesis in one line. You don't need more willpower. You need a better default. So drop a comment that says blueprint if you're done outsourcing your day to impulses. Commenting tells YouTube this is content that matters, and it puts your decision in public. Now, for the truth most people miss. Your brain follows a plan. Give it this one and win every day. Not because you're suddenly disciplined, because you stop improvising against dopamine. Here's the shift. You stop trying to handle urges at the peak. You stop meeting dopamine in the doorway. You pre-wire the hallway. Dopamine isn't a temptation. It's a calendar invite your brain keeps accepting. I call it the dopamine pre-wire. It's simple. You choose the cue, you choose the routine, and you choose the reward before the urge arrives. They wait for the urge, feel pressure, then bargain with self-control. That bargain is expensive, because you're negotiating while your brain is already hungry. Start with cues that already happen every day. Not the perfect morning routine you wish you had. Real cues. The moment you see the blank Google Doc cursor blinking. The second your thumb hovers over TikTok after you hit send on an email. The first dip of energy after lunch. Your contrarian correction is this. Discipline isn't built in the hard moments. It's built in the boring ones. Pick one cue to rewire first. The best one is the moment you see that blank cursor and feel the urge to escape. Because that cue controls everything that follows. When cue hits, your routine must be tiny and directional. Tiny means it takes under 2 minutes. Directional means it points at the real task, not preparation theater. Open the project and write one sentence. Set a 10-minute timer and work full screen. If the routine is big, your brain will argue. Then you attach a clean reward on purpose. Right now, your rewards are random. Scroll. Sugar. Clean rewards are short and controlled. Checking messages only after you hit one concrete checkpoint. This is not a treat. This is training. 6 months from now, you'll still be about to start the same project you keep thinking about at night. A year of this, and you won't recognize your own days. Just a blur of input, panic, and promises you stop believing. Dopamine wins when your day has no default. Now the identity edge, and it's uncomfortable. If you keep feeding the impulse, You're voting for the version of you that avoids effort. Not forever, just today. But days stack. So you add one more lever. Remove one loud trigger. Monk mode isn't a vibe. It's noise removal. Put your phone out of sight during the first work block. Close the tab that always pulls you sideways. Make the clean choice the easiest choice. Notice what just happened. You didn't resist the urge with a clenched jaw. You replaced the route. When the cue hits, the routine starts, and the reward is predictable. That predictability is what your brain was chasing the whole time. After 7 to 10 days, the urge still shows up, but it loses authority, because the cue no longer means escape. The cue means start. And when you start, you build proof. Proof is the currency your brain respects. Now you lock this into a daily blueprint you can run on your worst week, because the goal is not perfect streaks. The goal is fast recovery. Here's the blueprint in plain language. First, choose your one cue and write it down where you can't miss it. Second, pre-decide your tiny routine and make it almost insulting in how small it is. Third, assign a clean reward that only unlocks after the routine. Fourth, remove one trigger that keeps hijacking you. Make the cue obvious, the routine tiny, and the reward clean. Make it so easy you can run it even on your worst day. 1, not 5. Small systems scale. Big plans collapse. Consistency is a design choice, not a personality test. This is the calm version of self-improvement. No hype, no guilt, just a design that makes the right action easier than the wrong one. When you slip, don't punish yourself with a reset fantasy. Return on the next cue. Fast recovery beats perfect streaks because it shrinks the relapse window. One bad hour doesn't get to vote on the rest of your day. Here's what changes in 10 to 30 days. You stop feeling like you're constantly starting over. Your mind gets quieter because you close loops instead of collecting new ones. You get more deep work because your first 10 minutes stop disappearing. And your productivity becomes predictable, which is what self-control was supposed to feel like. Today, build your dopamine pre-wire for one cue only. Write your tiny routine somewhere visible. Decide the clean reward. Remove one trigger. Then run it once, even if the day is messy. That single rep is how self-discipline becomes real. Before you click away, write one sentence in the comments. Day 1, I will run my cue, routine, and reward. Be specific. Name your cue and your 2-minute routine so future you can't lie about what you promised. If you have a friend who keeps saying they just need more motivation, send them this and tell them you're building systems instead. Next episode, Monk Mode Breathing. Instant focus reset. The fastest way to calm your brain and regain control in minutes. Train your mind, and your life will follow.